She has the fate of Oscar Pistorius in the palm of her hand, and Judge Masipa has shown repeatedly in this trial she's no pushover. She's told off the two highly paid counsel.
Why would she be there, except if she was talking to you?
I don't know, my lady.
You know, that question is a bit unfair. If he says he doesn't know, I don't think you can ask him again and again. Why?
She's remonstrated with the watching media and public.
You possibly think this is entertainment. It is not. So please restrain yourselves. I must say this is very disturbing. I am warning the media, if you do not behave, you are not going to be treated with soft gloves by this court.
And she's publicly humiliated one of the legal assistants.
What's going on? What was that noise?
It was the attorney's cell phone that he tried to work something, I don't know, and it went off, but it switched off. I apologize for that.
Yes, but the attorney is there. He can stand up and apologize for himself.
Sorry, man, I just wanted to check the time.
She was born in Soweto 66 years ago, growing up at the height of the apartheid era. By the time of the Soweto uprisings, she'd already worked as a social worker and moved into journalism, a dangerous time to be a reporter.
We also went on a march in Johannesburg, protesting against the detention of journalists, and she was there, we were all there, and were locked up in jail for one night, and we appeared in court there the following day. And I don't think that, I never thought that one night in the cells would turn into a lawyer.
When Nelson Mandela was freed, she was already working on her third career. She went on to become only the second black woman in the country to be made a judge.
She would feel inspired to say, I can't afford to fail because I'm a black person. If I fail, some critics will say, aha, we told you, black people would not be able to do this.
Her years of poverty and struggle defined her. Her former Soweto home is now a creche for disadvantaged toddlers, and she's admitted in the few interviews she's given that her background affects her judgments.
I sort of can identify with what these youngsters are going through, because a lot of youngsters appear before me in criminal matters, and I do understand, because this is where I come from. And I think it does impact on my judgments. I'm not saying I'm a lot lenient, but I'm more understanding.
She's known, though, as a champion of women's rights, once sentencing a serial rapist to a 252-year sentence and urging young girls to believe anything is possible.
To the young women out there, the women in the townships, where I've been, where I've grown up, I would tell them one thing, that anything is possible. All you have to do is to tell yourself that this is where I want to go and I am going there.
And the woman known simply as Tilly to her friends has also shown her caring side in court.
Mr. Pistorius, are you well enough to proceed?
Yes, thank you, my lady.
Why are you touching your eyes now?
I happened to be watching the witness a few minutes, well, maybe about 10 minutes ago. He was touching his eyes.
As a court witness. I didn't see that, my lady. But if the court saw it, I won't take it further.
I'm aware of that, yes.
I think that this guy Pistorius could never have got a much more saner judge than Tilly, because he's going to look at the facts, as they are, and she'll make a call, whatever it is.
And it's all being done in the glare of worldwide attention. Her former boss insists it doesn't trouble her one bit.
And I asked her whether I could come for this interview. You know what she said to me? She said to me, to her that is neither here nor there. And in fact, she says to me, since she started doing this trial, she reads no newspapers, she watches no TV. So it's neither here nor there.
Judge Masipa's appointment to this case was said to be random. But with global TV audiences watching, it's been as much about post-apartheid South Africa as a murder trial. Alex Crawford, Sky News, Pretoria.